The story says that they are, in fact, security guard now. No.
What did you see? Kakra senye. Don't know to kakwane na microphone so did you scout mining site on cry senye. Now what did this soldier tade said ebeya hu beye hu. Enti na wo de akoko. Hu nti ya chi omo no kure bia ehu mu bia no. Ebeba bonte na se ye hwehwem na se ye soldier fo ampa de a ene na ba bi o man no ye tie no. Anu eden. Baby a yakoduru no. Baby a yakoduru na anu eden. Se de wono no ekobere wo ne so mpafen nam. Wo asem ba ye bedwane aba wo nchen no. Se we na do ho agimu bi dia. Ene na de ye nyina so aman a ye neighboring countries ne hwe ye. Ye be hu se loopholes bebre wo ba bi. Omo strike a hwe ye ntumi retaliate e de asem beba. Meja ye no no e wo ho. Ena DSTV ampasi ya nra ehun komo be ye deja e wo man no emu no anope maka ne ha se Sam George mon kasa bi because beginning no raising crofo hopes se baby ade na ko se nso ye false hope afi dia bedru se multi choice for se omo promotion omo ye nyina ye wo so bi edru ho sometimes omo ma wo
3 days ago no omo frame me se me na expire na me pese me renew na na omo ye a promotion bi say be ya
ye be agree na ma
betumi aya ma
se ko si e dey nsam na omo kan ya ba no be ma ye feedback ukwa no be ma ye feedback me nyina so say nsam no ente sa wahu onya ye ontwa so na omra fom kakra me ka che ne kasa no ya na no ehye dodo omra fom na president Mahama ono ama wadwuma no o de brebre na di ni pa de kasa wo ye ma nipa complaining about you too much ehye da nyen hira sa asem no asem me kan so yes say akwa kosisen eno na mpesa me kan no de ko ye anko ye hwe ente se hwe they say nkrofo say 31st December eno mo promotion omo ye betwam enti from 1st January no people will start paying a card dada no a enti na den ache say nya wo asem no mo tie yo mo de ye de omo de ye onto ne bo untie tia breaks on ma ho kakra meka
Kwesi no krabe na wo ni mu asem hu kan wo de ye absolutely
DSTV normally. Honestly speaking, I have never been interested in it because me imagine as I mean who I'm faster than Befi. Will be our smart minister. Some Magana for. I get him. I get his points. Opposite you Magana for. But probably how you went about it was a bit problematic. And then again, I didn't know Opa and Ashe. Me need DSTV, makana. No e party.
And yes, so want me you. And your priority man.
Because me nya time nche. Me boka ibu. Me need time. Enti me ko ye DSTV a. Me nya time nche. My na se be show Oyerepa. Because me need time sa ho. Say me got time. Me I don't have it. And movies am be say me hwe no. DSTV for them to me for mama. Me come dey there ko hwe no movies am be say me hwe. Me Indian movies am be hwe no mo nyi o DSTV o. What I say me Bollywood no mo nyi o there. So I don't have that time. So you see enyo bia ena na ekoso na nije ho ubo enfam say me say enfam ho but for the sake of mine imaging and I mean we say DSC for about Pacha said they are sorry to the minister and all of that and that they agree with the earlier statement in the buy you know and in some not doso as I'm saying was I think that there are more pressing issues I was a minister within his ministry. And let me know, Kasi, there are still places in Ghana, you need internet connection. What I say? And let me know, Kasi, there are still places in Ghana where you call and call. Networking, as you could hear BBC. These are the things that you hear. And Ghana, I was, they say 21st century, I said, Ghana be a future Libya. We need telecommunication networking across all Ghana to the extent that we are in 2025. There are places in Ghana, Omuni network. Yamino say, Yamino say, what you say? Telephone.
Yamino say, me madam for this hour.
As I
or the Arab, if Yamino say,
Yamino say, telephone.
What's the telephone? When you call them,
Susan, me good morning. Why?
It is in Ghana. We still have people or more baby who fry and cordia. I mean, come on. It's a minister.
Kokotro ya kwa kokotro ya nkwada ya beto onum omukro mo service
no so these are the things the minister must do for the people of this country when na Ghana for nyawo no be DSTV monye o sika koto DSTV na koto your compact won't me here then you leave it I mean all these fuss about ne kokoso na me just Who sika was go to go and buy your DSC. Yeah, any sika. Who sit down somewhere and watch our like until about the best until now.
Kwesi, you have your sika. Who sika? But I
think that there are more pressing issue within this ministry. Also, I shall come once. What is the Mamba Bobo Shibi? No one, yes, I'm a Ghana for. As we are saying, I think we should end this matter. Parliament so much for man. We don't want for more. And let's just end this matter and let's move on as a country.
Ghana forcing you here. Koyamino say. Na fight say the network be koyamino.
I'm 21st century. Ghana 2025.
Kasa bebre.
2025. Uko baby, there is no network. How?
Back and forth.
Oh Ghana. Aboche there no network you know.
Back and forth.
Aboche in the deep forest network.
Channel
network.
Yeah, they like to see munukra how for network.
Who ship crowd you was so.
Charlie.
No, take a mouse I will be from Asasi am see baby as a who cruise or a ship when put me send message if you home neighbor.
Let you come have baby in network here.
I mean, it is a problem.
Nti Rasam George Ghana for say here here. Akasa na ye djoba no. E wo so e gina we so e de esi Akua Asieduaa minim mini bi.
I like
Facebook for now.
And
second.
Minimobi a wodi birthday a. Ebi nim say.
Me Facebook for now. It was for all the Facebook lovers, all the TikTok lovers, all the Instagram, all of them. Happy birthday, what I say. Happy birthday to all of them.
In the channel show madam for birthday, Nyandu but akwenye ya baby many can come from the Najwa Roxon. Anita, the Najwa Roxon. Ajwa a happy birthday in advance. What's it? You show. Stay here at the Ghana to say it was so. Me did in a nama into for mother was say.
Munyina che anope Ghana te sen na yedru so na baabi a ene yede apakan akosie Kumasi ha ya Kumasi asafo koko board achihwa abrakosam a esi enche se slam bi afiase a ebobo ewo ho awo ho kra ache ama manfo na de entabo esisi omo adan ewo ho nipa ni bi sebe bra omote ho omo bo no enye bi e wo mu nso kodipa enwumre no omo abeda ho amenche bia na odum jadwuma ye fobo amane ese eja to ho ama slam no ahye na ehyiwie ye no omanfo na prapra baabi a ahye awie no a omasa kopenta abo ne foforo ebebobo dan ni bi ewo ho na no na KM mpanyimfo etu anamo akọ onan so woni ho kwan se so san raise slam ni bieu ewo ho asem yinti yensem treni ageni mbo aten etu anamo akọ ma woni e ma na ebo se bi ba si bra ewo ho no ebi akotwetwe nkomo se na aban pe omukura tu omo dada ene gya toho amana hye nti obi anko nkwara nkete mfie dum yensa dunan dunum teenagers nko a ene gu ha sebe ebrabone na omobo ho amane a Isaac ageni mbo aten de bre yin ni
oyeku maami abiriwa bi wa ba pata omumfo nfi na maami ne ye na adwin so okoja asase nya ne de anu akobo na mane okoye na wa ba no shi again so kita bottle any jot one you say sand the kita no any jot get any right inside one no sand dream ni kapie afedi o si eja sana again rubber na na kita bottle no sana e petrol and again akoto petrol so we shine boy na we show boy fa ne ko park so na ko show boy ni nko e dem na show boy no aswa o de petrol na guo ahye amanfo eja pade bebre he say mama for the papa form o be o meda kula o munyi o munyoma o muntare o mbibia ahye didn't know say basa bibia besi a e wa ha say a na Nigeria for eja bia besi a Nigeria for
you be pa no mo na ha mo
omo de ha no mo ne de asawa no mo bo wa ha na boys no so bokro no and the girls in the asawa no mo bo wa ha so ma bo dan a wo ba no ye wa chi aka no ade chi aka no ade ba omo de omo fa so metumi aso gas wo dem no meja wa pie say I just say we be on omo ha what say bibi bon no akodun gas na mo dum san ya mele ye na etia ne de Nigeria for ne ha because we can we be for the ja to ani na Nigeria for enti aban na obo so ye bibi fa Nigeria for no mo asafo ha do e ma ye
say nso na say ye na ye Ghana for tima mu for na ya ba na ye ni ba bi tina ye be apoja no ba ba say na pen for ba mu see so free say abra ye so free so ye tima mu for ye ni ba bi akọ ni ba bi ase e ba ye madaroma tima mu fa ne ma bi say na mo ba na e bi amaka say mo ma ya ntena asibie ye be sra mo enfom so en free ye so enim say na mo nete enti e ba sa na ye na enim say ni pa na ye ma ba akuti no ye mpa mo ye mo so mo ba tembe o ba to mo ma problem say na be ye otima mu fo no ye ho ba kire na mo ko mo de mo ko ade a si se se ye ka say oni ba bi o mo mienu ina aka ye eni ba bi e be da
e say e dan na on be je e dan na ye wo dia
dan na me dia
sa na oba wa kan say oje how many days say ni sikoy
oh aso fi bebe buy no so opebiada ade chen wa de wa atwa so ono be je dan wa woni tua mbema opera ku bi da de afa nanum ono ko fa na je ni ba no de ba mi ni se ntia se na anya ejuma o iska se na anya ejuma de amitimi nkire ono so one ge mi to kapa anya ize amokun ya pie ama again no ekoto jot yes watching onim jot no sade be share inside o se mini se again na shin e dan dia jot se di jan so buy so dia mitimi nkire
what the man say and say wa hwe japade kesi
we man 50 cedi so de man no na akire no dem na akọ
ba be 30 e na nchenche kura nka ho ni na hye efi Nigeria for no enti see say aban government and take action wo so a ya nka say be hold wo mo e be mo ati ase say man no e na ye dia government and take action na ya nka say be face wo
da bia de timi si ho wo go ka ni ba kuro say wo ko je asase na fi obi ho wo bo won timi ba tietia no nta no de dia ye wes wo de fa japade we me kwa choose ba kukro manfa me matade kwa ba kukro manfa
ti ne ma be do say na hye
we 140 bucks na ka free shemba ye feni na generators mi tadia mi numa me kan yes am kita ni na mi theory na man serpent ami bo mo se me kwa adwuma ti agena ba na kwa man fa trouser ba kukura man fa trouser ba ku pan ba kukura me ko to me nya bi se bi bia da ho no ma ni na sai yam fa fi anona me ko to me school ayi akwala na school top box na trunk na yibia na me de buy ni na ni mattress ni na ba kukura ni ho na ye be sakan fa he na e bada I assure tobre
what you saying e dey see here
me sorry na ya da ha no ya da ho ta wo machia na me ti se dede o ma ha dan bi wa ha wo mo ye dede sa yesu ye wuru de akoso adrewa ya wa ha wo tia mo sa wo nja de o mo ye no o ma njai na mo dede sa na me so me sorry ya na be ya fight me na me se ne me ko santas enti me duru kuku oru e ho na mo si ja tomo me be duru ha na jana to ha won se ha na ha so ben minti me fa fi dia si anopa no
eti utie mu no entokọ na mo kono e na ebetimi di jaba
ke tama me ba bia me jana ko me to ho no ma me so mo hunu mo so mo so jot ya ba to mo be duru ha anche ana mo san ko ye
ise woni ma be na wa hwede na woto na ha
pito
eti uka e ho ka e be say
ho ka die bra ntimi kura ncheke pito jinisi no mi na meto ni ncheke kura
ise eja kani no ase kwa na mbetimi na bibibiem
ase dia ya sisa kakra na adu na ye betuma yusu na dia akare dia nya dia ye betuma yusu bi sika kura wo ma hye sika yinaso wa mo ya memua
dia yesi no enya yanika esanse mo hwere mo japade
And also interest ya Japade na mahwere ni ntino. Yemfa ye pe ensi dan no. Dabi fire service wo ye wie ya hwehwe mu ye. Mesi ye wie ya hwehwe mu ye. Enti obi ani kwan se obesi dan na ansa. Agi se ye wie ya hwehwe mu. Ena mesi asra wo wo dan wa ha bia. Anase wo han dan ewo ba bia asini bia no. Ye besra se be hia wo fire service na wo KM ho no. KM na tena bia ho na da bia wo no. Oba also we fire service commander. Ye be receive money ene wakasa. Na de hia fi ho bia no so watimi de ayedai. Wa mayen. Ya pamochao. Ena suban ni me bia ekoso wa ha no. Me ka tira mu play. Chief executive nim. Chief executive enim. Say mu di juman ketinkiti bia enfata. Betimi di ja ayedai. Aba eni ntini yetu mufo se obia ntwe ne ho mfi sa adwumadie no na de asie no se ne NCBM ya pamochao ya japade ne de nya ase awie wo me mmode aka ne ho bai no offense obi ya ade a ensem fata ebetimi di eja aba no bra fire service asoye ya baba ba hedu ni pa ne ya ne de na famra kwan so yesramu a ene obi anu aduane abo no ene obi dabre mu abo no ene obi ajapade ahwere ne mo nyankopon de na sese ya hwere nkwa omi nyina na ho so ne anya de fata e ba ma yetimi atena asomdue mu ne mo mesramu se dan ne de mo obi ansi wa ha bia wote ha bie bebi eja ne si ya de so se bra fire service oba nipa o ye be busa ye be receive kama ni ani wadi nkomo ye pese ye hwe kwan a eja ne fa so ba ni etu ho na mo se ni eja ne nsan ba bi oba ya nchew na mom kwan ya fa so ba no ni e de atumu am hofo se ni obi ye sa de na wo so betimi aka tene se ye wo ya no e betimi di ja ye den abanti che ho ya den efri ho madam ase mini minua pedi Mr. Dela nadmo peni a oda kumase nadmo fuano aso wa ha munti no aba obehwe de asie no no so mo aso de boamo no afutu aso de mamo no emrepam no de abramu medam ase ni amja me ya fire service peni am hwe kumase suapon no so
edi sama no oka no saa ni hwe mu no ene edi be gina so kwan be fa so atena sese motena edi mo bi ansi usia ye be make sure say dan ni ho ana wan hwa ni ye be ma affect o mo so e ka ho edi mu ntie ni e ka no ye nyira ye fa nya adwuma e kwa be fa so atena bibi se si bi ene na ye nyira be hwe ye da mase not before no so be wa ha no ma take mu data e kwa fa so ba dipa wa ha o mo shops wa ha ni nyira be take data no yes they take data ni wi a eno nkire se mamo ma fire service ho no because dwumadie pi wo ho a esase esadi wa ha enti ni nyira mu nti ne waka no eda so ye adwuma na data na so ye beteki eda mase
e frame Asieduaa Thomas me na me ye Kumase fire service peni am da Kumase ano
mo ba se na mo siti ansa na mo wa na mo ba situation it say
yo me da say anopai abo be no num apa ho edonunum which is 525 ena yewo officer no bidimrika na ja wo hye ni pieto nko a ana obe report to say eja to cocoa board echi na eja no ano ode eti yefiate ni sa no se ne adwuma ne se no ye pentem ye ne ntem ba ye ba so be hu sampa eja no edem me nkata mani a eja ne dem pa ema fire for no so ye ba na eja ne dem no nda de sese ye ne se ho no e da ye ho nyina ye nuadan ye nuadan a se eja no sina ye se na etre etre kono ya hwe ye be se de si kanen no match no blue light de no enti ama ye so jana no a obroni friend confined ye confine ni jana ye ka jana ahodin seye sɛ ne entimi ntrenko na naafo na tifi ɛna na chi na nanimo enti ɛsɔ ano saa no ɛna yɛtimi brɛ agya no ase ɛna ɛnɛ me no ka sɛ yɛtimi adum gya no koraa kakra na atɔ hɔ na ɛdi enya no ya sɛ ne no ano no
we sabe na mo brɛ agya no ano ase no etiki mu sɛn
oh unse agya dum de ubetimi adum no bɛyɛ na ɔhwere bɛyɛ aduonu but na kakra bi yɛ den ɛhyehyɛ hɔ me no ka sɛ yɛdum no ba yɛ sa wɔ ha ɛsan sɛ obroni frɛ ne pocket fires agya nkuma bi a ɛsie ɛhyehyɛ nnua ne nkyɛnse ni bi ase no ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ ne yi free hɔ asa na yɛbɛtumi aka sɛ yɛde nsa si yɛbo sɛ sɛ agya ne ayɛ den yɛdum ne kora na asɛm pɛmpɛn de agya ne de na ho ɔden ne de yɛade afiri ne nsɛm
nim sɛ bu nya nkɔ nti mu nwie mo nhwɛ mu bakakra mo di mo ani ebebu no mo hwɛ ade ne bɛma agya we naba
de betimi di ano anaase yɛne ahu etimi ne yadon aka ne sɛ agya de esi a obi atrɛ na den de obi behu bia ne de obeti bia no de aya atesɛm ne dana no yɛ yati de bebre meka sɛ meka yɛnwie na emom yɛgusu hwɛ yɛhwehwɛ mu yɛhwehwɛm de yɛhwehwɛm na de besi bia no yɛmfa hintamo yɛbɛmoma so ate
yɛbɛso mba nso bɛti ni bi na mesɛ bo amaneɛ so bi na ɔhyɛ da ebi gyato ɛdan ba ko abla kwa no no bi ɛko menim sɛ muso mate no bi a
ni nyina ya atesɛm agya ne si yɛ no de agya ne starting wɔ ne dan mu no ɔno pɛ ne betimi akyerɛ kwan agya no fa so yɛ dan ɛbae pacho so atemase na de agya ne hyɛ ase wɔ ne dan mu no ni hɔ yɛ pɛ ne yɛnya no enti de obi abɛka bia no atesɛm mpanifo sɛ atesɛm to etimi de no korɛ yɛ dan babaye odumgyafoɔ de ade sɛ yɛhwɛ mu kɔ ase ko hu sɛ ampa de asomasi ne obintin kan ɛyɛ no korɛ anaasɛ ne no korɛ bɔ abra na yehu no korɛ na yɛmfa nsi
tuafo sɛ baabi yɛ dan sie yɛma kwan ne dem na mo ba abadwuma na timi aboa mo baabi mo ka esie a yɛsɛ mo brɛ kakra
no korɛ
mo brɛ
yɛba agya ne tebea hɔ paa no yɛkyini enti egyina anamo amuwa ansa na yɛde yɛdoro bɛn ne yɛtwi mu aba hɔ enti sɛ ɛhɔ no kwan de wonim ɛhɔ no yɛnyim wo yɛ kumase ni onim de esi o railway nso kwa kosi abinchi every blue light dwumadi omu die o masetena sɛ ne o masisi o mo dan kwan nam ɛno no wonim ni nyina enti ɛba sɛ wo pegyasi wɔ na wo pɛ baabi pɛ gyina ɛno de yɛ din but ɛno akyi no kora no yɛhwɛ sɛ yɛbɛpina baabi pɛ gyina yɛdum gya no gya ne dum na yɛ ade a ɛda yakoma so sɛsi a yɛdum gya ne deɛ afei ne yɛbɛhwɛ ɛho asɛm so aka
ne bia butiefo yɛfa bibi nso ayɛmfa yɛwie ne kakra na bɛma yɛ wohu sɛ agya we gya yɛ wɔ ha yi
ɛyɛ me dɛ agya yɛ sie di ama ɛyɛ anika di anasa ahwɛ wo sem ne sɛ ɛyɛ honorable mayor otu ekuo a na meka ho me ne yɛ ne nabo sɛ agya na esi blue light wɔn pɛ sɛ besi bie mu nti no ɔmeyɛ da yɛ audit obroni friend fire safety audit yɛ bɛyɛ hwehwɛmu ɛmie hu baabi a nkrɔfoɔ yi ti no ɔmasetrem ne ɔmudwumadie a ɔmudie sɛ bɛboa sɛ mmoa ɛmie yɛ na wie no yɛde mu nsɛm nyinaa yɛ dɛn ɛde kɔmaa no na deɛ ani ka ne sɛ deɛ ka yɛ ne bi no ebi na ayɛ dɛn etimi asie na anim Ghana obi aso ɔden entra ha ɔsmetena baabi a ɔmuti ɛyɛ railway fo asase so obi nim de ɔde ma ɔmo tie ntimi nka ho asɛm agye sɛ chief executive na nkasa ɛba ɛna nyame adom ɔno ankasa egya ne tɔɔ na no wafrɛ me aka kyerɛ m sɛ ɔnam kwan mu a ɔba na ahwɛ ha kwan a yɛde kɔ egya ne gyina bia hɔ nom no te bia hɔ na ɛdɔɔso ntimi ntimi nkyerɛ sɛ wafa anaafo anaasɛ wafa atifi abɛgyina hɔ menim sɛ me no kasa de sim no ɔno kɔ ɔwɔ egya no bebi egya no asi ne bi ba yɛ ne yɛnyɛ dɛn yɛdi edwuma nti ne so yɛ ni nkɔ hɔ nkɔ hwɛ no ɔba ɔno na gya aban si anamu de ɔbɛka no ɛne de wom na yɛso yɛhwehwɛ mu bia no yɛde bɛyɛ dɛn yɛde bɛbɔ no na de ɔho bia no ɔno so ama ho afutu
okay
abusiafo wei sɛ yarehu sɛm o sɛ so sɛ yɛden yo de asie kumase asafo kokobɔ dachi hɔ a ɛno no ɔmanfo ni bia nkasa puti abstractures a ɔmo atete mu ene gyatom nti ene odum djadwumayefo akọ akoma won kokobo sema obi anya nadwen se obi si dan ne bio aban hia asase no na omo nso no ekwan bi ese odo omfa so na omo kofi abrabo fofora se no so mkwesa so omo ye mabunu nkwara nketenkete kora teenagers ni owo mu kora wanyini no menyini se 25 years kora obedi akromfo fa hye ho atutubotomfo fa hye ho na fe ba si bra ma ya nketwa ne nso eton mo ho ebu tutu ewo ho yede besi wo empanyifo abemu ye gidi se be wie bibi pa aban ne nti ne nhwe na ompe bibi emfa enyema emebuno no midi de Akua Asieduaa ameso ya ma PC ladi e the health and lifestyle abeto aso meda mu nyina se Christ asomdwe nkamo.
Yamamu nyina che ya de ba health and lifestyle something at the PSC ladi. Anopai ye ne Tony Sack electronics and property electronics ebedi enkomo. Na nu achi ne ebusa say brown sugar ne white sugar. Ensusuni o ma na. Ebisi o mi di brown sugar. Obi say brown sugar ne boa me. E pa cho ebi awo ye mistake. Ye be ka ho asem brown sugar kra de ne de. Enti ye bedi enkomo awie na fe. Yehunu said ye isitie na ansa no yenko property electronics Tony Sack electronics na ye Dr. Francisca Odoy eni enkomo woye optometrist woye obi a ohwe eni yade woni no na no kan say eni no ade ye Friday bi blue light wo phone so sa wo computer sa bia so light bia no betimi anya nsunsunso e wo ye ni no so ntine ye beto aso. Doctor, good morning. Empom to say yes, property electronics or to papa preko fufu promo no ho nkoma na edi. Na we bonus wa ye de ka ho ama ye. Yes, okay. Enti o.
Share ahefo na o cheche mu no na ye ka bibia fa blue light ho. Na ye say o television na we use no, o mobile phone, o laptop na emete blue light. O digital device via o so a eso kanea no emete blue light. Na blue light and so boni e was no say see I outweigh papa e was so enti e hu hia say ye be hu kwan e be fa so ye be control and so boni a e wo blue light so enti edi kan no e kwan ye be fa so a ye be control ye the effect of blue light e wo ye ni so ye say we fidi a we use no digital device a we use no Obronia oye fidie na ye ne say owo option say o select bibi e wo ma ye fe no blue light filter.
Okay.
Enti because say broni nim say blue light no e won sunsunso boni wo wani sunti or the blue light filter a share e fidie nim. Enti wo TV no blue light filter wo mobile phone no blue light filter wo. Enti na offer most devices especially mobile phones na the type option I'll be select here it be a dark mode, night shift. Inti sa nyoma we na sa o select here dey say a blocky blue light e wo afidie ni so e wo afidie ni afa dey to so mienu aye o phone brightness and I say o TV ni brightness no say the brightness of o device no e was should be bra na the amount of blue light emit free device nim no and also was show pa enti abribia e ho behia say o phone brightness no why adjusting it to the point say moderate.
Okay.
Enti sa no say wo hwe o TV ne so na wo hwe o phone ne so a light no any form be bra just say wo katakata wani ansa na we ho anaso say enye han bebrea ebe ha wade hu.
Okay.
Afei de atwa to okra meka ho asem ye blue blocking lenses.
Okay.
Your special lenses I share da coat and filter blue light and I say a blocky blue light. Enti for most of your computer users even your television day to day or phone area so nantini ade no. Se wo ko hu optometrist and I say eye doctor optometrist and say doc me lenses ebe ma me sa protective effect no into your different types your blue blocking lenses your photochromic lenses a whole lot of them into woni o doctor kasa ono abeboa mo decide de beboa wo ye pa ama watumi aba wani ho ban na make us about blue lights any sunsunso wo ya de hu no na make actual say impo o television o kwa akoto no hu behia say o beto television mouse option no ye free bibi eye comfort so o beto property TV mouse option no into to me say okay may settings no to the point say lighter a free TV ni mo ba no anu nya din bebre ebe ha mani na your property TV nko so na ebe mouse option no cause TVs bebre na e wo hodada no any diaba no ebi mouse option no enti na ho behia say afei na wo kwakoto TV ene na ba better property TV na fufufu promo no yeguso a yeye enche bia ebebe wieye enti mo afa na my adwin say oh afa the new month has start afa na yetua yeka enti afa na ye ba no ye ka che say mo nkinka mo ho na mo mra na esa ejaye property electronics so buy share ya your televisions your air conditioners your chest freezers your side by side fridges there won here bia wo fia e ma wasitna easy microwaves blenders rice cookers bibia property electronics ebenyama AC so auto air conditioner bi wo ho a odema ade beche na wanya cold emwa wapomoden na kata akwa yeden achew property AC entisa onna property AC mo ma de nche emakata enyeden enchew enti se wapomoden ehu hia wo ye pa de a said wo wapomoden ehu hia ma property nti enti yesi bra property enti me the property electronics
numbers betuja
ya numbers ebetuja se o hwehwe ye chi akwan akomase ye wo Oyerepa echi hona SD Karam building na obeko Tony Sack Electronics kumase upe bibia ye property electronics a Tony Sack se odibema enti kumase edum your number ni 0204
0204
292 424 0204 292 424 afei edum yesa wo Melcom eho na your biggest showroom ultra modern showroom me hu showroom bia efese property electronic showroom e wo edum ha enti uhu property electronic showroom a obi kan say property ni eboho kakaka opposite second Melcom so telephone number obefre 0244 119 236 0244 119 236 afei sunyane so ye wo Cocoboard opposite OA transport terminal ha so obefre 0273 260 606 0273 260 606 afei Accra o hwehwe ye twa kwan ye wo Spentex obefre 0508
0508
231 337 0508 231 337 property electronics there you say to papa preku
ye da se pa property electronics e won komoda mo ne ye na bedie nkopon show so baaye yenko Kojak farmer sole distributors and producers of Kojak product Kojak Pro Code no ewudwa so Kojak Pro Code no obenya bi wo pharmacy shops na afi where you su na wunya cold wunya kata wunya flu a eboa opa afi Kojak Charcoal toothpaste no so pause ye di fise ye di twise ma sen fita enti ya yusu bi fatwi wo se na enye fita Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no so ma wo se ne den boss wo ban free kan kaka ho ma eboa opa afi Kojak P ni Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no so eno so boa wo se femfem wa ebeyi afri wa ma ho ato ye mfre 0531 069945 0531069945 and 0531070020 Hebrew ni no ye free screening save lives health we free screening so so wo ulcer or infertility a wo nsam ne hawa ko Hebrew ni no ho save lives health na wo mo na oye adwuma anase obetra say free screening no 14th and 15th October anopa na otwe ekosi enwumre no num wo Ashtown Jehovah Witness Junction so obe X5 obey X5 and so over for 0551 379 699 0551 379 699 0551 379 699 and 0500 165722 0500 165722 Cass Mountain Zori School so where admission day and boarding for Banco or different crèche Ecosi Junior High School. Baby odani come on momo duane papa or the car papa come and fa wo playground so jejeje qualified teachers or so obi obey university with school no nya so pay and so for 0244849 378 0244849 378 and 05731 0531250698 0531250698 yewie o eti we dey about 1 minute no asama rich love oh okay
so the can so the previous weeks no me can and your man ya tete so
yeah
and as I say no a range of products property electronics
okay
so stabilizer first no na you need TV property TV na you busu ya hye na me adom property TV no aba ko ye showroom bia across the country said there is Sister Francisca kan ye na ya nyoma ya tete so ya to ye dey promo mpo no ya nyoma no e wo form eti me sell baby awo bia air conditioners chest freezers fridges microwaves washing machines me some what than ye to washing machines mama no ni fancy ya nyoma wo pa nyoma papa ye say ya dia to my no any property electronics if you bia mu property appropriate no see property electronics it is said ya tete so
okay
the numbers na ya dey two dwan me sraw for numbers ni nyina baby awo bi be make sure say bonsa ebeka nyoma property electronics ya say
papa preko
now
enkoto bola ventures me ulo woman say eda sepa se mobile rich level for so hema and afi Francisca Odoy so a doctor or optometrist or her NET or so when you know be the question on the by say one can ultraviolet radiation UV no
UV no yes and also another yes and also another form of radiation emitted free white light no na no cry there na ho den ni was so cry chain blue light no enti eno there it's actually not the best enti said na make no so who doctor na on ni kasa obehu what best there be boa na ye there
me say me who space bi ho me go 20 Ghana 15 Ghana atregum UVB
radiation block entisa enya juma
okay e da se pa se mobile na we dey tew na ye ka sugar ho asem sugar no your brown sugar and your white sugar eni padodo no a use brown sugar titiri obi a we health conscious so person we na pom dey no na so na me ka tro say se ka say brown sugar is the best it's a myth MYTH is a myth and you true and the same sugar ye hunu no ye de ahwede na ye ahwede na ye chimu nsuo no no de afa afidie mu na ba crystals na ye chimu ade bi wo mu a ye frɛ ne molas na ye yi de asi nkyɛn eni ni te sɛ wo e tuntuntuntum na ye yi sugar crystals no sugar no so afrim white sugar no yo enti wa wie no white sugar no wo se ne mba brown sugar ti no afa sa sugar no a no akɔ formulas no e bia 1 cup of sugar na we bottle back white sugar no bottle back no the molasses no akoda spoon keten 1 teaspoonful no de agum no aka fra na brown so menu mi enu yesusu bribie does it make any difference no molasses na ya de papa no molasses no ye nutrient e wo ahwede ni mu nyina no akodi molasses ni mu enti molasses no ye wo nnuane no wo almost triple sugar no of all the nutrients nutrient in nduane do ni vitamin C ni B12 ni B6 ni 0 calories udi akese na ma wo no ane wo enti molasses na yesusu se nduane no na kodi mu no eno so ye from say wo no akofa atreketo abi dia beso when we say black enti e ma sugar no brown o se ma brown sugar e pa cho enti eno no enye good alternative so the nimie nu esinsene so a said the way ye adwuma no sa na we ye adwuma enti difference no quite negligible negligible kra no a yen count to a ebeboa opomde timpacho say doctor say many brown sugar many white sugar brown sugars would dia dangerous pa the only thing I be a doctor aka tell say obi a wo sugar no wo sugar wo diabetes nti duru ba bia wo hypoglycemia wo sugar ko fom a o say huno sugar kakra ne di eno kwa na doctor be ka cho na me say obaka cho say many sugar na emwa o enti hye no so maye sugar ade a eboa wapomdin mu ayarhwemu an say obinya hypoglycemia or low blood sugar anasa nketenkete a che no a o say bigu nsuo mu no enom ade etimi ye no na aboa ama a restore sugar no ekofom no na aboa na wo ta adi a ekoso inflammation ekoso oxidative stress maunya chronic fatigue immune system no eba form high immune system no emmoa nipadua no enti wuta didi bia mo na face so yes etimi ha o pancreas because abdi brebi abedi sugar pii bia no obo se e was pancreas ye na dwumatwi echi insulin be pii enti bia no stress o pancreas no ebedu baabi no na onya diabetes enye sugar no pomko ade bia carbohydrate ne dose no enti nipa de nke edidie no pa no ka ubedi mo a ana abedi dokron a unya ketuwa bi se ya ufri 30 years ekon mo boskin untumrika unya dwuma na odin bia obi se boskin unya bankukura udi se ya eboa was an adult eye no nya tosudie bebre na wadi nyesa abre bia na de pressure to ye na yi no so ye pancreas no so anya obi a wonya diabetes nkwa na ozo disa asase so e ba ya me na didi o enti udidi bebre so a aduane no ebeku ntem no nya tosudie bebre bayira kra no a enye boma emkotu obi na fufu ada ayo mu no mani boss na mekai run about ya ewa yi kakraka nam kutu obi be se ne boss o so atosudie bia na so me pa cho wunyini a wo ye ne se beboa se ka se mani di kase a enye oya ohaw ne de haw saa na wo se nipa da sani yedidi atosudie bebre weketu obi obo o se o me ye slimming course obo se anyumre me manum ti ompoa calories the afraid baby calories ade e be ma mo ayeduru no e do so kra wotin e chen se bia nke ma wa betie di ya e free say sugar dodo na wo say egum no ana sugar dodo na e wo sa drink na obi se me konom drink bi keke ma pe bread and so contain calories pa e fi say ye yi ntetane nyina free ma aka e yi nko a pano e mani pa ye kese pa pano di pano ene sugar drinks and many pie kese pa nti a hye no so e wo ho na hwe wodi die eyi ene ye de atoso no brown sugar versus white sugar ena wo kan 1 teaspoon ye time na so die beto aso akire ya meboa me se enkobo ya makan what ya se ye change over me move over na Kwesi Parker Wilson I take you over or demo cross over e OBT agenda ne de ebremo me ma me ladi me name ma me ladi unu be mada form yankopo obo weekend barracks wa ha so just barracks one na yesi unu ya no onyankopon enhye ode me ma ladi na oton aduane wo barracks wo no nyankopon enhye ode Parker e de OBT agenda di mo hye eba encanta adios
I'm going to win the election. The people are focused on power. You may not like me, maybe I get propaganda, I am a one hell of a bold leader. Now, the parliamentary elections are here in Kenya. Now, I declare but I said to be a you won't get me to do that. You won't get me to do that. We have to focus on power. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Me a Christiani, me a sofo. Me Bible and me kind no chire me say, God is no respecter of persons. Na Nyankopon etumi fa obi esra ne ngo, emfa nso e Christiani, emfa nso e kremoni, edini dini manso, ma ne manfo edi yie. Na saa nipa mehu saa ngosra wo ne so no, ene Dr. Baumia. De nyame esra ne ngo so ni anim, emfa yankọ bose asase so 2028, ene Dr. Baumia. Nti yenyina yemfa esom ne gidie nto nkyɛn yemfa we free ha nto nkyɛn ne yempe the most suitable wo mu a ogina brane me nua no mesrɛ mo me mpanifo mesrɛ mo wo atwawani na hwɛ ye mpanifo agina MPP nyina na hwɛ wɔn nso ayi wo manim so munya wɔmbɛba bedi NDC anim na fa toto ho sɛ hwan ene eyi ni free NDC mu na sɛ ye de ni be face Dr. Baumia obetuni na gina hwan enti sa penalty a yanyan me embo mese no se yes sa Dr. Baumia ya mese penalty no madam ase bebre na me nsura mo me
you cannot extort money from Akwala. It is a crank discover catch and say catchy and I rubber. I don't need it. The OG extortion on betro yes say my hand in Kola. Sure, any harassment, whatever it is, we shouldn't do it. It's there in the way. Zakolani why no bano bani named to her. Whatever. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't.
Or Baba Bebo you shouldn't do it.
You have compromised. Yes. You have compromised. So intimacy teacher 4. Near Yakin. Headmaster Phobi, Enye. I send masters Vinye. Teacher 4 to a Vinye. Even national service for now, Bush Quorum Betcha, dear intention for Kitting. Oh, my. I roll. And you know, Yamam no me no more. Nan Quadai. And young Quadapa, because Aquada we are Yakana Semia or Nitija, the letter minimum say, Aqualano, or Yakola Papa. Unrianum. I mean, one was say, Stone Boy. I didn't know how she shares Aquada we see. Aquada. Ya discipline no ya raskit na mpa kwa day student I don't know what she said no do phone man no fidgety anyway
Mr. Wawa but for Chabi did I hear you say headmaster for the Stone Boy
poku arisa no mo frɛ no poku no frɛ Stone Boy
was it?
What's my cousin? Madam Papa, no. Me junior or KNUST. And see, me na ko KNUST. Me junior KNUST.
It's over suspect. This I don't want to share Stone Boy.
Oh, me say I collect no share no. But I know the name that Genesis name baby could see. But you make say that cry for one in this ko kom. This ko makola ni chance. Ko na the omo chance ba so mbekun.
Right, we shall for Yama Obibia Akwa Bebium Edeba Oyerepa TV so. You be do your OBT agenda, that is Oyerepa breakfast time agenda. Now on the agenda no I had a sinkunya na fe with all the pertinent issues and no my kosu or Ghana you can't watch them. We shall for call Facebook out Oyerepa TV on Facebook like a page, you know. I'll come and go home. Make kind of the amount and they're out of place. And I say, you're beautiful lines now. Then you join the conversation with your thoughts this morning. Now, on the page here, I want to do something to my guest. There's one key topic I cap myself. What is the NPP internal wranglings in the caucus? Now you share how will this it doesn't have the possibility of affecting party cohesion going forward. What's your Bronya issues in the bar? Some comment made by Chairman Woon to me and the Chairman Bronya, and the fact that a year the General Secretary of the party, that's Justin Korea, I refer Bronya to the disciplinary committee, and Bronya making a demand to say, I just say your man no live coverage and Sana will pay a year disciplinary committee for him. Now, Kokosina, you're freaking Japan Antichrist. But a chap was in a baby. One day, it's in MPC, no, Omenya, a little bit of fracas. Now, Kokosi, how will this affect, or is there a possibility to be to me affect party cohesion and I'll pay Rebecca Wasem and on the show. And also, the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or say civil society organizations, Omomesiano, now Omon to again as to how you be quitting Galamsey. Now, the catcher me say me last Saturday, I spent my whole day within about 10, 11 mining communities within the Akimam district. Now, me buy them because say Madrian Sisa on how we are fighting Galamsey, because a crony or me babies any in Penifoma de 65. Everyone can in a Galamsey, including headmasters, a teacher for assemblyman, or do crowdfunding in a wing in a Galamsey. Oh, Cromwa, Cromwa, Galamsey. So this has nothing to do with political parties or politicians. Where you come on Nankasa. To Galano across board, across board. You wonder how we are going to solve this matter. In the case of shoot to kill her, because like we do on I was amazed. And my perception, and I'm many probably come myself. Say, yes, it's approach now. You know, Galamsey for the come almost say they are the ones who can fight Galamsey, not the government, not soldier for, not police for. But I'll pay on my penny say, Yamiad Mochina, or share some society organization. Now, yeah, to agree as to how we solve the Galamsey. Then, and I'm paying just for me, no, here. Prof. Nedok. Now, Okoki University, of course, that's where Prof is. On my secondary school, no. Mr. Charles Edu, I could see Edu, aka Stone Boy. A friend is aka Stone Boy. Stone Boy. Who says something? And the general minister say, young chino, but is there grounds for arrest? Because people are arguing, say there was, I say, video there was consent between Ononia Krano, the student, It's I am misconduct, not necessarily say arrest. Well, then I woke up on another page. You be a phone lines now. Then enjoy the conversation with the thought this morning. It was after once again meeting Eddie Kwesi Parker Wilson this morning. My guest in the studio, Professor Charles Ofosumafo, or your Provost, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, KNUST, or another page. Prof. Akwaba. Dr. Eric Wimbo, or another pay, political and economic policy analyst, or another pay. Doc Akwaba. Fantastic. It's not making about a year a Stonewall seminar. And a former assistant headmaster at Okie University. Sina high school interview. On the debate say, Sana Charles Akua Asieduaa with the Stone Boy, we didn't even know. And I come from the same baby daba. In fact, Prof, when I walk, I mean, yeah, let's discuss this briefly. Nothing. Yeah, when I walk, in common course within the university environment, because though the secondary school is a little bit far from the university campus, but the same university. In common course on the pay.
I mean, chair reparative for the pen. I mean, back in University, Session Pong, the Kenyan says to Kua, to say, secondary school now. There's a clear distinction.
Right.
You know, we need to check a bit.
Right.
into the baby no more university inside no ya mpe I cop create so ma emom ye member wo mo board so what you say nti the can say nsem bi si ho board no can take university as a university
okay
but akoya asem na mo from me ntimi nka say care for nte yatete na say dia no pay o cancel sa na mu bi cancel university into a general bi asem kan en chada enye yasem sa
right
na say dem ti Martin Prince on board no do start beatings about to adamu amne GS ni ade waka obu say me make say personal opinion I can share
what's your personal opinion
say and the social media to be
right
but the name we you move baby jina na de yehunu no enye me nyam hwanwa
enye hu nyam
hwanwa sa
we se penimu ni akrai
oh na she a traditional grandpa you na peni ware nkwala traditional
this is say ya say your modern era
sir
your modern
kwanya fast no and anya ntuna GS we hear some behead say teacher dey nkwala be show say hwe de on go to the stand of dating them
yeah
I know na with me aka na one is say Akua we 16 he say observe and and this is something a nation we should look out for and some of video nkwala omo VSS so girls omo aye no mo ka kire me ma so omo ba ba we wo
Annie.
How do you man here? You pregnant? What is it? You see, and you're my question. And yeah, we should be serious about it and stop teaching me back up the NT. Unfortunately, was I been named Charles.
I don't know the Charles.
Charles. You say I don't know for someone from Kankama. You see, just say, and Kuala Nankasano have the agenda. My whole videos are. Among them, classroom, girl, money, and boy, blowjobs.
I see.
Secondary schools, Ghana. Yeah. So we have a bigger case to fix, and it has to do with morality. And last time I catch you, we say, school is courtesy for boys and girls.
Yeah.
Books to the crowd won't be.
I'm not sure publicity.
And now. When I see the AI and the computer, okay, technology, okay. If you know socio-cultural practices and that, a tiaka said, as you mean, back on it, say, I call out once and will be bro. For your man and Tibet, you free as in Podo and Phobia because it does not put food on the table. In Chacolani, you know, that's not make you say, Menga, Yama, I can cast and go. Jack and will be a new of a day. Technically, we are of an auntie.
Yeah.
Uncle and aunt.
Yeah.
Oh, mommy, near your mommy. Oh, papa, near your papa.
True.
We did that to entrench some thoughts in your mind. Say, even in relationship. Obi or no papa, Timber day. Oh, papa. And then tonight, who say, oh, papa, Tigrano. Oh, meaning possess and branch about. And that's all in the agro.
It's a
we get it all the time. Some of the time, you get it on Facebook because Facebook. They see your picture. You go, hello, sister, Mister, how are you doing today? Go back here, back the profile. That's small girl. Because of her, who's a professor who university in Tino, to hook up on the basua. He stands to benefit. These are all. In fact, if people like me start crying out. Then we also have a case to accuse some of them and to name and shame them.
Do you feel say incredible to air house some painful?
Of course.
Of
course, this particular case, I don't seek to defend the man. Yeah. But we know, sir, she's been suspended several times on campus.
Yeah.
You see, we got to read off in our campus. Is this the girl we are all crying about? And also, human rights and child rights activists and their name. We will solve this problem if we revisit our moral high grounds. We will start fixing this. If we revisit, we need to visit our moral high grounds. Right. And how do we do that? Get back to our socio-cultural practices. Let children be children and adults be adults. Simple.
It's gender ministry for say. near AC. A year assistant headmaster, although GSF for Omonkasa, protocols to deal with him. Police for not arresting him. I
don't know. See, Ghana, and talk on Jimmy, we are somewhere who should be a wake up call for us to fix things that needs to be fixed. Touch base with the people and.
But it's all sacred. Just say a chin there. Not to have sexual or romantic relationship with the headmaster.
Oh yeah, I mean, it was a joke. I go because
deterrent.
How old is she? Look at the background. How old is she? Her lifestyle, I'm say. Can it be because according to sources, maybe I'm at a conspiracy theory. You say my lecture they can and the boyfriend cry.
Yeah,
you suspended the boy now maybe.
Yeah, boy now.
So exams in the year, it was her way of punishing the guy.
Yeah,
my big go anymore. Say, and I say, my man was, and I make I say high grounds, high grounds, and to the part of the so who baby are shot for a while. You don't get there,
right?
I mean, there we are. Me catch him, mama. To be job, baby, better than Pema. I'm going to Pema. Oh, yeah, Bema. On your Pema, on your Bema. Bema be up Pema. But say, who say, I had a machine tour.
Yeah.
It is a me quack would do say, baby, to say one woman, sir. Well, no level of now, don't bros, the back of your
I see.
Aquano, Oti, totally. Just why no, just I'm say. But we would do it a static level. We are just who's the number one. And you know, of course, he did wrong and all that. But for me, I think there's a deeper issues to fix than just focus on this one because there are several happening.
The brazy.
We video now about the I'm telling you about a case. Yeah, also. At secondary school, she was in her office. Then they are no one or I could borrow and I could. A two pronum key no the share no say I'm person me why me make us who me. I'm telling you secondary school and this again doing it to teacher. Finally this teacher when he wanted to take when my advice and the friends man actually because we can be and they told me. You see,
the teachers are suffering.
Some of them are also suffering.
In the house of these small girls.
It's a big issue we have to look into. Let's not take this one case. Yes, the guy young and one said the mugu ya good and then said the pension and person would you come at general corporation.
And next year.
Now, Uber pension and I said, but the point of the matter is there are bigger issues
that we need to fix.
For us to fix.
I remember Doc saw the pay. So, Doc, I mean, I know it's a winning such as Akua Asieduaa winning pa. A big cat. The Suban no and as a way there, a young social being at home.
Crazy. No, crazy woman say, but the time I'm in no. And then no difference.
Okay.
And time. It means many passes.
Right.
But sana minim Mr. Dupa. In fact, me mete na minya video ni bi nhwe.
Okay.
But mete edu no ring a bell. See obi ana wa catch me catch and say the edu I know will never do that until say minya video na me friend pan say nipa no na me no ka no asem. Area say I don't know a DNS here ama edu have fallen to the prey of Akrano. And so that prof can secondary schools one no. Even starting from the JHS no. And yema e koso ho no no. The bia no sorry your group may catch your parents and say even at all say we back call university make sure say we visit no unexpectedly. Prof Tiana America say hostels have no. Obani be man na ete like awarefo.
And they say on the normal.
So they say me ma high hostel no. No for the boyfriend. no one nete wo onu aduane o mu da bom ye bibia ma de echi sini niema tis awarefo and this is what is going on now senior high school on mo de way a tip of an iceberg and about say na prof kano yen share the moral aspect of it now yen dealing with our moral and Ghana why they do morals here bibi
the form morals in
your fanya she
Ghana
ade ade ye sika nkwa ne here ni pass say opa yen conduct research on the background of that small girl yen conduct the research of Edu Ubo say BBS
yeah
BBS wo Edu afem so I say BBS BB ha Edu o baby
but BB ha say
and a girl no
BB ha say
BB ha no e bi kwa na e stress from the house
really
I'm telling you the truth sir dear question no Kwesi asem too
we stress from the house I don't find Kwabontin we school na de beba
Kwesi
for Kwabontin
Kwesi
Asude that also was an assistant headmaster to groom them to become responsible people.
You're right.
That is the bone of contention. A one was a edu a say me a local parentis.
Exactly. Exactly.
And as a local parentis, men yes way. But I fall victim to it. Yes, I cry no more on coefficient wako eja kweshino. Doesn't mean say nya nine man in Prada. But me catch me your teacher for. Say where your test case. Near koso na man for show. Na udiem pray. Na udiem pray a.
Udiem nemba e.
Ho ne be hu say we bema na say wonye bema. So what you say? Na gender minister the ene there, gender minister onkohwe GS. The act no. GSSM external me catch and say
this is an abuse of
the abuse of where one obaya no dia na why guidance and council unit of the secondary schools where are they guidance and council unit no we say more refurbish wo what is going on obaya dey no why e dey aboy education no o masa muma ye mpe ba bi ntra na me wa yi onyai
because we for bonu so
and some baba okeja krom oti region they see where your teacher no was in the act gender minister area no can up to down okoye na dey support no what him dey akoma GS for say e bia mo guidance and council unit no mum beef no up or must score political point you are not interested in the political point. Now, GS can deal with the case. What do you say? GS, I mean, no muya jumano, minim said they can deal with the case. So what do you say? Assemble GS, you will acquire first for your canon. And you will now that the all crisscross from one ministry to another ministry. To do what? GS, punishment or hobby or say the teacher ni bia no de be ma no I'm telling you GS omunya mresa uno munya asem da
the minister no call the mbongu
e dey ba de no kire
the money call collaborate with the state
say you so full say o pese wo boa na ye nyina se de yesi kase ye be modi ye mofra ni ye a omum bifu akonfa sika fi ni gen unit the ministry ho na guidance and council unit no ye meye ni ye ye ni ye a na omu officer guidance and council coordinator new office e dey even na obe counseling so they say if you are the university prof we academic counselor what you say the thing eti o eni ma bi o ho a omunya politics no what you say ma on rush into it GS no as an organization, as an institution, we are more competent to deal with these cases because minimum phobia and no much radia a bit too warm and GS am life. I am miserable. Don't be younger than this. Life I am miserable. So they say it is GSS can deal with it. They have that
the
power.
The minister should stay off.
Stay off.
The GS was that power.
Power no, they can punish. I know the regional director.
Okay.
Kwame Mankra, who is Oyakra? Who I said, Dr. Mankra, Oyakra. Who I said, minimum the road city.
I see.
So there's often a man going to Mr. Minister on pay baby internet.
You know, when a prof in Nigeria to say, young cronies is your must say. Now, then the bank. Of course, I mean, each of them is what say. I agree. Yeah. In fact, no big and no because the national service for no come on the crown.
Yeah.
Just say, Modier. Young boys, no, will be university for no national service in the day. Just bubro. But you're some cranny, I mean, how did you get here? All of a sudden, I say, most, where is of them? Exposure. I mean, how did you get here?
Kwesi. There is a lack of proper parental care. Parenting, na ne say o swallow papa we free fear ja oba ho. Now this is man. So what you say? Parenting a full-time job.
Right.
Parents what say you full-time near the yes adwuma no. So what you say? Minimum obia Osrado pano no kwa oba bedu fe na sabo 8:30 na ne makra na.
Yeah.
From Monday to Friday. So if anything is going on, if you want jai akrano to the society, say akrano ne PS no na enche no say the obesi aboda brabo. Etisam kra we mu na asane ma we nyina tutu wo mu no. Ye obi ho no ma, ye nim say teachers no they lure their children into it. Yes. Ebimu de ehunahuna ebimu so de nada edi omu wurem eni wo mo a nkoda na omu ho no a omu de omu sinkete se sa bra no mbebo ede enya baabi agina eno so ho no eti as a matter of fact also ye nyina as Ghana for no we come together na kane no ana papa we timetiam maami we ba Oti ase ohu panyin na ohu se ohu panyin no say yanko back to that stage no na ye say ye ma emfa respect ma ye nko a because unto aduane mani ni a say oye wo fa kra wo fie na nyame amo na onsam nya wo fa ase fo ntimi nko mase why because nya na otwem school fees enya na oto aduane mo mudi ye parents no say ye come back to ye kanedo no ne ye betu ye no a na wo ya de a panyi bitimi echew na wo twa to na watea wo no sade no say eco back na ye nya sade ma no na cultural practices no ye ma ne adwuma say we ne betu ye we na ye na nam de tena ho bepem sabre yesu ye besua ye no aboa ye enti ye passing on to the next generation say ya nya ne sa na Kwesi say ya ne be ye ne sa say each one for himself and God for us all.
I see. Prof, you can tell me on this one.
I can tell you, docs, and then I'm there. Maybe I can say, and the second is if you see 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom.
I want to bush for one of
the dynamic actual business. Unquire, oh, yeah, no more. Sentinels, that is the knowledge. And don't you know, you know, you see, if you are still square. When we said, if we be one of the incredible, if we back, Fihankra.
Okay.
Fihankra. Square say, I say. Fihankra say, and say, who should want to say, one of the accolades, protection, guidance, you know, family, unity, and then, you know, and then, you know, I'm be a minimum and no more fun on where you grow. With more. Because I've been on the papa no year, you know what, Mamma. I'm being to work church or me a 4 day. I'm going some 4 no money. I'm crown progressor. I'm more bit to be our sale money. See, we have broken the very foundation of our existence. And by our existence, I'm talking about where we come from. When Kachi say, oh, boy, free, you know, into various group of people have a special way of orientation. I'm on my transfer business. Yeah, the other day. And they jai na make in the name of civilization and modernization and they have fan crowd there. I plan to use the 12 daughter the issue obefia say parents no nti so TV no ohwe they dey na TV so na some catch you be say because of that I different that wo benya da so no mo hwe TV no so person hu ba bia mana kodura no mo hwe TV no hwe ba bia o mo de channel no to na say channel no mo hwe no ba bia duro mo to be changing no and may I had a shock of my life my 10-year-old yeah but then so said do ba bia romance yes obo ya ba ya you no changing no that tells you say he's seen it before so it behoves of me to now begin to educate her so that's what I'm saying fatu wa na mpese me to de to wa no so dwane the later I had time with her
wow
say frema this is it this is it say no more and what me nzo are o say but you see the point is you need to drop this you drop this in her head I say me papa me who say airtime you see, Fatima be better. A day will channel, but a copper brain, copper. You see, you're judging now. I don't think at first, and I say, who buy a game, you say, I could have put in supper. You think you're so crash and grown bra.
Yeah.
There was a reason
There's
behind
a reason
it.
for those things, you know.
Because I could grow Barbara because I know there was money at me. Because if I could you man for children, yeah. The Americans say there's other ways of what doing the same thing. And me, I started.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm well, I thought, hey, you will cancel bitch girl, you don't make answer because I'm 24 penquala. It is how you were bred. Me, I'm getting 50 over 50. Now, I'm in fast. I'm me, I'm 50.
We're a young one. What's it, prof?
That is how you were. Well, and I don't do it again. But if I'm doing it, obviously, you have to be a younger one.
I see.
And there are reasons for that. Desire what we see. You see, men, we are aroused by what we see. And man found because they are aroused by what they hear. And they hear this. So I could be also here for me financial orgasm. And I'm not person.
Yeah.
Says back a day.
Financial orgasm.
That tells you we come from a certain orientation. Who is teaching that? And the school, mass, and you call says pass 3 the pass 3 elective. What is will be civics and moral and
a core subject.
And yes, you are saying AI technology to computer and innovation and ICT account. And then the language we speak, and for last week I opened a conference in Hawaii and I spoke about it. That language. If you talk about innovation and you leave out language, we are spelling doom for ourselves.
I see. Prof, may that say none of pay. It's that's Professor Charles Marfo and Dr. Ed Bimpo. You know, the course say yanchi papa ne omeni na say mogo yen from gunche. GS has the capacity to do that. However, yen kanche yen kwala no. And also, a teacher for ni bi ebrepa won kwala nsa no. Teacher for ni be brepa moment to me come as busia the better solve problem way it's something that we need to all talk about as a nation now yet was enough for you and people come on him. I'm sure by now you heard a lot of things there cause between the year Abronye Kennedy Japan the general secretary of the party Justin Kodia among others just I be baby but not say your campaign Brian your campaign a different campaign them say slow down kakra because I say now was sorry gidi but I'm say slow down kakra. Nya ekosi how is it going to affect party cohesion going forward? Because I'm sure you heard about boy and some more kind and the chairman want to me some more kind say yes she juma and ade everything boa anemwa in so so ben the being of party so even after January 31 election and I can was one of it mama say doc so doc what follow conversation no say see no I say obeka say eni ya nyan na ekoso from where you sit what sha how do you analyze the ekoso within the NPP currently
Kwesi maybe I me sase okofa siboba now the ne befi na man aduane di oman na mono we because bope na mono na onyina na afi onye aduane no no onya na mono na de na obe e wa no be chwawe e wa no be chwawe how come ase ne say ye hu bi da bay MPP mu say MPP as a political party. The General Secretary Bekasa. Na wenya ni ko ikios ni bi. Amoman Kasau. Na regional chairman. And eto money. General Secretary.
No say be one kind here on betimi there. Party we are all equal in the party. They are all equal in the party.
They are never equal. Say omunyina ye equal anka ye nyi national executive. Imagine say regional secretary a wode ne ye adwuma. Sorry crowd say bia o issue statement without chairman no notice. How will you feel? How will you feel? Chat no kwani say MPP yentumi nka no krenche nipa emanipa who say MPP parties are next year. The days of Donko Fojo, the FF Antos, in Ashanti region, me Kumasi Aminim. And ya lagi high more swami. In those days, you know, lawyer Mia, Mutai Mono swami. If former minority leader, James Abunsu, and as a majority leader, would name some America. Who dare you, even at the constituency level? Who dare you? That was Swami, or Tafo Swami. Who dare you say? Some penny for you be Akasa, lawyer me Akasa. Now, who say, who ye constituency secretary? Also, oh, Baba Kasa. Next time, na MPP. Then Edru baby agree.
They say it's a democracy. Kemami kebi.
Now the time they na autocracy.
Na can see democracy.
Time na autocracy.
Abo maba party say see I believe in democracy.
Mama kan chiro tie. Kwesi. You see the need you one no. And I dey need man. And as a kokram, one friends of beton ni so a. Me so me friends when they ask how I better. Who is chairman to me?
Oh.
I'm telling you the truth. The omo ya no. What I say, they are breaking the heart of many.
I mean, he's the Ashanti regional chairman of the party.
Yes.
For the political hub of MPP.
Yeah, the political hub of the MPP. Why is it that it's always chairman to me and Abronye? What about the other 14 regional chairmen? Are they not human beings? Are they not human beings? Because of say, Sanyam Brasamno Mustati, you know. Yenya penny bia and secret. And can't tell them the mu yeno. Your mu yeno. And the assembly. And because of say na a quiet man called for being
within the party.
Within the party, no, they kept quiet. Now, also afraid the one or more attack him. One or more attack him. One by one. Chairman, and you will be acting me what?
Yeah.
And that man, I like him after the election. I was saying, position in free.
Chebambuti.
It was no Nadia, or the man who quite ama wood this hour to Atuano. Ah, the Ben I buy, yes, sir. MPP, regional secretary, on the national secretary, on the CEO of the party, say, oh, Nimua, or say, a church at a metro. Bownim, a choir more fast so. Et me ye kwabreja po si nchen. First General Secretary sepuno. Ebeye fofole no. E free ho ba ye no. And e so aba na omutwa no. E so aba no mutwa no. The days of Dankwaku Botwe.
Yeah.
Who dare you? Who dare you say Kwaku Botwe? I issue statement. Now what we obeka kwa na obeka no kokoam.
It's dog. It's in summer a cautious listening to Abronye describing Ken as antichrist within the party. Listening to Chairman Wood to be making the point that we share Jacob and Iso. Sa analogy no. Nan Kenya mi pemudi nan ko say Iso the diade. But Rebecca you know maybe and the call Jacob ni na ye fie kromwa. Enye nchen kwa bonti. Nje fie kromwa ni na ye the same. Ndom so ye bibi na eboba omia. I mean, the same party and content. How is this affecting the coalition going forward?
Kwesi. See those who are talking.
So what kind of
see those who are talking.
Almost about a fear back. Jacob almost fear back. Mama back.
Say you catch Listen. You catch Chema want to me say. We analyze the life of Esau. That perception so mufu say Jacob was blessed, but Esau was not blessed, It's never true. Go through the Bible.
You say I can say they are not blessed. You say
listen, Beba.
Emma Jacob. And I'm in shock.
No, Bibi. Emma name a favor Ubi.
Yeah.
But what was the repercussion?
You say a favor Ubi.
What was the repercussion? The repercussion, because Jacob said, "Uba Joseph Faira." So your chairman has repercussion about. Some repercussion and the division in the party. MPP constitution, it says, say, we executive, you can't declare your stand. But what are we seeing? Any MPP, a constitution, and the class assembly, and the end of now, Ofre will be so antichrist.
Yeah.
Who Nipana would to no san, who catch you be so antichrist.
Oh, yeah,
please, and then, Mammy Joe, it's time. It's time it'll be able to the level.
Dog, even not for anything at all, he's a regional chairman.
Regional chairman indeed. Regional chairman indeed. Regional chairman of Casta Rodograda some way, a regional chairman. The Enyan Mugwase regional. With all the people in MPP, and you choose such people as your regional chairman. It speaks louder than words.
I see.
I said, "Man, you can't say no." Now, who catch you? Be antichrist. Antichrist, what you say?
Also, undermine party, no.
Undermine party, no. No idea what you know.
Party report.
I don't know what you know. What do you say? The growth of the party, no. The growth of the party, me what?
I see.
What do you say? And he no afraid. Any baby, I would do. Official no do what? Master, that guy, I don't want to listen to that guy.
Yeah. That's it. Look, because we are all calling the I'm for from Brema this time. Now, you are home, no musokaka. Now, what he do not pay. I mean, if you study policies of development, you know that we've been here a very formidable, solid opposition. So the bad will keep the government on its toes. But say MPP, they are not focusing now on the government, but rather focusing more within themselves. They should have this will affect them. And party coalition going for it. You know, Prof, I mean, we'd say dog, but then again, there were concerns that we should can subang our party. And this is somebody must stand up to him. Because Akua say, Obia, Yan Kamasem, or demonstration behavior Bukrana, Obia Suru. So that somebody must stand up to me and let the person know that. Bra, you're in our party, you can't take us for ransom and threaten the party almost every now and then. In this was a Tiana or Kansama, Kanaya, Emfa in Kabum Embre Patina. Yes, you Dika.
Okay.
It's your Prof.
And then I'm Dr. Bambo. And that's what I should be.
I know which is and all the colors that every colors are watching.
I know my brother you Odikom because the air question I am the idea I'm the free ban. They're in a very serious jurisdiction in democracy.
Right.
Open position. And obey the Jumeyi.
Right.
And like you said, he takes the government to task. So I know you Jumanwa. Until I thought I would be a calm myself. Just say, you're trying to say for myself. Yeah, per democracy, a boy.
Yeah.
Nti no an wa ye do na am say doctor dey na okay onyansafo bi say when you have a higher call then there is a tall order for you.
Okay.
High, tall.
Tall. You have a higher call, there's a tall order for
when
you.
you have a higher call then understand that there is a what?
A tall order for
tall
you.
order for you. In other words, in Shakra, who do I buy a suit? You be an Asieduaa account. And Untino. Young people, who need to see how they say, they don't see the higher call they have.
Oh, really?
They don't. You see, they only believe that after 8 years, power will change.
Okay.
And I've said this consistently for about 20 years now. That is what most Ghanaian politicians think like.
So after 8 years, we are part
it will change. They don't care whatever happens in the party. And that is how they have the audacity to do away with the FOCO and go. Because they think, to hell with them. I mean, one power will come. In other words, it is NDC that is going to fail for us to win power, not because of these people.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the loose leadership of this current administration are thinking. Otherwise, I really don't see why anybody should go abroad here to a disciplinary committee. I expect them to sack him.
Oh, you expect them to sack Abronya?
No, probably, I'm going to let them say, Akua cancer Muhunua and Fata Party. Who can you say, Akua cancer Muhunua and Fata Party, Omra disciplinary? I mean,
but for somebody,
this is
about numbers.
Numbers. There are some numbers you are better off without. When it comes to attributes, a personality, and into one go to Bible. Bible and go for me gadgets as a baby cram who be here now said bedu. You are better standing alone with dignity than having a number with a lot of them with no dignity. And we know them. Maybe I don't remember some kind of who is a brother, but me casa just said you see casa time, casa na time, and that just it's I do now assembly can so the very the structure of conversations, into your subia premise this no conclude. Who had an organization cry is incoherent. I met tobacco. I was so sad. Say, didn't go for a chair way. I mean, though. My sister, baby, me coffee. Not that I may fish me contama. Sister, boy, a little bit shop. My friends are near, but Metran in China and Bogoma. No, I'm to YouTube, no, Tessosa. Mako, none the boy food who say, no, sister, now where are they? You know, come back, which to the stand say, what's who will be no? The constituents were losing the seat.
Oh, yeah.
Yet, they who favor and they saw no, they were losing votes to their house. So, just an analysis and in other words, and again, that is where I want to see that if the current leadership are for one of the contestants, they should make it clear and stop the whole brouhaha. Because you see, the more they do that, as you said, the more we are living a vacuum. The position that should be responsible and telling us what the government should be doing. Danu galam say some year and into a opposition. Your mama, I feel over fresh years.
They become awesome. They become awesome.
And to me, that is how I see it. I brought here to be sacked. Now, okay, you say somebody should stand against it. What it can do. Anytime I can hear Bibiana or more two baby catch them say, you should say,
yeah.
They were in opposition and he has seen something and they were praising him.
Yeah.
Now, who used to feel that be able? And now you're in a home friend to Oko Ghana most beautiful. Okay, or Yahweh. Yes, I can't want some cracker. I want to catch a woman. Because this can be fear. One can had not asked to become a presidential candidate. couldn't they have thought
against yeah. I get your point now. The son of best of
no, I was say no. Who say or how man? I feel I was standing toe to toe with him. That is not to say I support Ken throughout, or one of the things that I've been very unhappy with him, especially when it comes to womanhood, the way he spoke to women. To be catching xenophobia on, as I say, when he gets sometimes the media and will be the question be far more. A Drew Breast to be say, look, a brave dynamic can't assembly. A Drew Breast again, ma, because of you for mother chairman. Na me.
To so pagana
match. Your mind, so na me chemu de a fatam na me nyama. Into your cancer. Your cancer ba. In fact, tradition no agree who you know. But a do mu say there, competition mu say there. And that depend by cancer. So why do me and take it on? Now say, interim cancer say a abroad the cancer who good party fuses. So why do me and you need then the basis on the which they sack corporate Japan and folk community, you know, I feel everybody know it was unholy. It was on my own. It was machination.
Was a clear machination together.
Give any adjective to it.
Yeah.
Now abroad baby I was it my friend say Titokrobim I can say way.
I see. Now beyond who say omra when baby have me too.
Okay say na say yeah doti mahene and before ni be no dim. I was so
yeah, one na be nearby.
I was so
one na be nearby, yes.
Me who say I was so na asante na say too for my sorry. I'm say on one na Japan. Who so chewie no sa friend.
Oh friend oh.
Ah, sa friend.
Me gie di na me ni ho but me gie di so ka chen say.
O hwe ne kasa yi.
Me gie di. Me too free. And no quite so MPP should be safe. And for once, I'm happy with the General Secretary.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been unhappy with him for a long time.
Yeah. For him to take this initiative, you know.
But he should go further. He should sit down with the next executive committee. They should sack the guy from the party. So, about me and Sakina, then what people are saying is, some people are benefiting from this senseless acts. It's true.
I see.
And then he, the General Secretary, is part of that group.
Oh, because the same guy who can ask him or accuse the General Secretary, and you see, who shared the petitioner, or accusing he say, document by say, Ken is one key problem on Mulusu election.
And American.
And Justin Kodia, they was service our documents, you know.
Well,
it's one of the reasons that now called this now committee on Congo Koyina.
You know, into what the Council Koyina, no, me say is far-fetched.
It's far-fetched.
It's not far-fetched enough. What will be far-fetched? What will be resolute? What will be a good decision?
Right.
Democracy, democracy has rules and regulations guiding. You see, it's a group of people that decide to do democracy. And within that group, they have rules and regulations guiding the way you should behave and even speak.
I see.
I'm sure that I've not taking time to read the MPP's constitution.
Okay.
But there's this sense of belonging every party crave for.
Right.
What Abroja is doing is not a sense of, it doesn't show any sense of cohesion. And it's clear, it's an agenda against Canada.
Right.
If it's an agenda against Canada, then it's an agenda for somebody.
Of course. Of course, the same name was supposed about me. I don't want to know support about
me. Because
we know it's a public knowledge. We all know.
I'm not saying that because I think that Bemia is too gentle a soul to be meddling or to be associated with this nonsense.
Yeah, because I was going to come to that. Say, Bamia as Obi with the vice president, with the party name that. Should he speak on this matter about this whole rank on internal rank?
I don't think so. Okay. Except say it's clear me. I don't see the or Kasama Baumia. I see because he's not the only contesting party in this. But if it is true, like because some of you have more information than we do, we everybody because me market scripts. Now what years you do? That no koya glam say for no me fufu. Hey, who the moment the winning. But say true there, then Baumia has to come out and disassociate himself again from this utmost. I mean, it's senseless. And some now, said you cannot cry.
Beyond that, there's also this MP TFB Apostle with the Eastern region and the Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, so Nina, your party cohesion as American wants to mean.
I see a Brian, Brian.
15 MPs in a Brian, a champ. I mean, there's a whole TEF also going on.
You see, it is all self-centeredness and self-interest. I mean, everybody, who, if you want to be honest with yourself, who is the most popular candidate now? It's Baumia.
Right.
And they are talking about, whilst people who are conversing for, it will take a miracle seriously. Or proper organization, you want to be the influence that as a master it will take a miracle for anybody else to win.
So Baumia is winning this election.
I don't think he will win the 50. If they go by 50 plus 1, but them to go by majority. If that is the case, he will win.
I think they do majority, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You win. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Who is thinking for them? Who can compare with Baumia? And I'm just saying, they will use the same phrase when John Mahama was in the position. Who can compare? And then John Mahama winning massively. There are strong personalities like the Harunas, the finance minister, the chief of staff, even a you are still selling this message. And when you do that, you belittle the minds of people like myself. Yeah. And I mean,
I see. It's
seriously, looking at the scenario, I don't see anybody beating
Baumia. Yeah. Okay, Martin. Doc, just 2 minutes. So they want to
they are not make concerning MPCR.
Yeah. On the brand, so almost because then your party cohesion after election, don't make my come up me.
Yeah, it is a war influence. No,
right.
Brian Bekai, maybe a chemu. And your woman need Baumia, Omutrum support.
Of course.
To Baumia.
Of course.
Sir, MPs be no Mutrum support. Brian, now we a key person to, sir, motion.
Yeah.
And then, why won't call for no mutate the same region? Uma turn the way you are, who the usu. Mammy Chow. Ken. Or the short force.
Right.
By the short force, no. A man for a open floodgate. So I say, Ama, Uma and Shea baby at the MPP bedroom. No. It's hard damage, they can't do that damage control. Already, my sad damage, some time ago, I'm a NDC are benefiting. If they continue to do that damage now, let's say penny bias want to mean kasa, a man call for being command to moi. And maybe in this soon, what's it say?
And maybe soon, say, share, yeah, cannot, and the anopay. Terms of what we MPP. I want to know from you, of course, within the party. What do you make of it? Then I will cover home. Are you excited about it? A bit to me are affecting the party cohesion. And I ain't me affected party cohesion after the January 31 elections. Maybe a phone answer about Chawaj. But really quickly, I can't get say one seven. Probably somebody who has been very critical on Galamsey issues in the past a few weeks, in a month. Now, Prophet is a member of UTAG. UTAG for call or general conference. But Okobi now Obi.
One the current administration handing over to the next administration.
Okay, so it was a handing over.
Yeah.
Well, what catch some conference Congress? What can say Congress? We could take a decision on whether to declare a strike against illegal money. Well, I'm the Ghanaians are disappointed in UTAG before.
Oh, really? Maybe it's a Congress. Congress is just go. Take stock of what we've done over the years.
But data when the man said 30th September. That was the date he gave us. When they say meeting 30th September. You take a decision.
No, there was one Congress handing over to us said new executives should be taking that decision. Now, I will support them.
Okay.
But again, the old executive cannot declare strike for
the new executives. Yeah.
Because many time when I was about taking over, there was a previous NEC that had wanted to go on strike. And I told them that if they declare a strike, I will not take over as national president.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't declare strike for me.
For you.
So I say, and it makes sense, and they understood it. And so although maybe it was a plan, maybe that hairs must have prevailed there, and they thought they should give the lady president some time
the opportunity to go and
when its executives and come up. But of course, I'm telling you, any strike on Galamsey, I will support it. We need to strike and do something. We need to, and just strike across. Some baby a JPP town, strike I hope so this time we strike here people for being because we'll be catching and say, I can see a state of emergency, can so your mama and young frey had any uncle strike. And we can make a strike.
Okay.
So that the who say, yeah, in fact, we are Honsa.
You have much Oshia is a tall list.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
I saw it and I thought it's just a way of buying time and it's for nothing.
Oh.
You see, the way I cherish your mama because of the demeanor and the high sense of, I don't know, high sense of thoughts and and again, I think he's just using it to waste time and see us to know me to they're not one kind. Until the Oma Canon, I say, almost unconscious. And I say, Minister Bia, by a chairman, no women, no. There be free Bia, Kutapane, who can watch, about you, Yantias and Niako. The next time I asked such a not to that to watch them, said, I'm not true, Jatro. Mijaz, Mununo. Me bon dia
yeah,
menka that wa try to dem otro asem krona so no otro
me honi bakro
so e bi na ntamu yi CSO here can make positions clear and thank God for a person like Ashigbe. I love the guy anytime he speaks with passion and you see he speaks like a citizen of the land. It's not for anybody's sake, it's for the interest of our children. Me wonum de misro ni se me nam oda kura na nko baka se e ko do mo no ma che me no ma enam me fear no and we are getting there so ko tabi e kroni nyina e gam e krono omono musio Major is omuto enti nyansane bia no hu se e da no ne ekonsuo mu koto dra enya fish away. And then show the grand one matodra. Wouldn't say my woman no idea a friend dra. No, because your father and you be bonada example at home. You see, that is the fear. You see, that is what do you grand in your preference and because yeah, seriously. Red your mama to me say, when you the equation na I just say. Yes, I could share you. You had 2 weeks in Bessia. Nearly 2 years a type of minutes. Nearly 2 years a command this moment. Yes, I had 2 years. What are you talking about? For me, with all due respect, highest Mr. President, with all due respect, this meeting, this call is unnecessary, and I plead that you listen to the masses, listen to the Catholic Bishop Conference. Listen to Utah. Listen to discerning minds of the nation that are telling you to do the right thing. What is the right thing? If it is the state of emergency now, if we take politics out and we give the security agencies some time, they can clear this Galamsey out. And by security, I'm talking about not only military. I'm talking about military, prison service, whatever.
All of them.
Because almost two I'm saying, no matter teacher for you to be say, Obia is who quite. Now, I catch him say, I dare make a ball mine. The free narco, move the the chief of the town knows this.
Oh, you're to be.
Even the chief of the land would have started something and stopped them.
In
the pack, I beg to differ. I don't support this call. It is for me, it's just waste of time.
Mati, Doc. Also, it's a waste of time for you. And I say, we be Buama, and no my Akui.
Gabi. It's not for anything. What can say? John Mama is
the most prepared president.
And so, we share a similar prof. Okay, so prepared, you know, and one away, you know. What you say? I'm say, omiti press, you know. Now, or try say, or exhausted in near menina.
Right.
It is way one of the issues are or per se or the but my mention baby galamsey edruno. Kwesi baby edruno. And yes say ye exhausted. Ye yina ansa. So the answer na bia BBS me fine state of emergency no menya security cap obi ama na chebe mu. Or say eno nko on its own. It
will not solve the issue.
It means solve a problem. Na nipa ne kire mu say there should be a law. Say emrane oho dia na ye chew dia. O kacha me point blank say ye ni mre bia wo Ghana ye de obi kokoto a na ye galamsey issue a sa mra no betumi a criminalize sa nipa kro no ama ye de na tu.
Oh, Chief Justice say so you create court order that they should speed up process.
Yes, but emra be ne da ho.
Say galamsey no.
O say emra na de da ho no. Say yini ba.
Debio.
Let's say judgment punishment no one hwe kra wo yem be so.
Dog jam because emra oho because illegal. You what concession and we adwuma what we need concession we adwuma illegal the punishment or there's a law.
Lawyer no so say sa illegality no. What you say? E dey emra ne ta ho say who cause that illegality e be at the outcome of it any.
Okay.
Mamicho, the law brains are talking. It's a matter of say over parliament. So they say over parliament. Now say we say revocation o, say repealing o, ube repealing. Now why mrano yirekete? So they say after mrano ba, say mrana ma, we are now we declare state of emergency no, we declare kwana yes enya effective. And two, people are saying, I listen to Martin Pebu. What's the state of emergency? No, ye shoot to kill na ya na ye kano. Or say ye the sa.
Violating human rights.
Or say any human rights. But a beer, you become innocent people.
Oh yes, excesses in the member. As for state of emergency, when you declare, you suspend the constitution, you kill everybody.
It's media.
Then the excesses member.
Media say President John Mahama or Transi no sin kete. Say President John Mahama from now to March next year. Next when you declare say I don't think say only Ghana for the need.
Ubenya hotoso say because we are learning that in Sony be wa say the stability levels on air conform. Ibu akoso. But ibu also a form. Ubenya sang hotoso say oh something is being done.
Now Kofi busy. Baby a air conform no. Obi esu usuma naniwa.
Right.
Ebia na mema sentiment because me ya twemani. Ana akọ mponua. Uko mponua no. It means say mponua no so no offend mponua throughout. Offend so na me krom she obi ase. Eti omo a omo ye patra. No. Enya senso na no musegu eniema no so.
Is that
you see, eti me so naniwa say asema wo kaye no. Me ye mo ahye me. Say okọ krom no almost obi ye bi.
Me say me.
Adi nkokra ne nkokra. So they say obi ye bi. So mami so baby adru no Mr. President ye be serew. Nko to je gu form ye serew.
Yeah, I'm see.
Ye serew wa meeting ni de. Ehu hia ye fanto nche na kire. See so su no a okọ akohia wo mu no. Omo declare omo stand say wie.
Right.
Omo declare omo stand say wie.
Very ye adwuma.
Etify no ye adwuma. Na ye serew na si galamsey na no. Na enieme ba say yesi kontomre die kura yehu.
Anya ni nyina.
Kontomre so ya me best. Banche. They say me beja me fufuo die na me didie. So what you say? Eti ye be sere president, ye be sere no. Because me die fufuo die. Na what na cement men nim prince na bibi ya ye.
Bibi ya ye, fufuo die be di.
So you say?
Enyo omgalam say beja fufuo di. Dog Mate.
On a more serious note, Anope me cousin ne wu Anope ya kanye program we pa.
Anope
ya. Yes, enura kra no be kru ma me ne kasai.
Na ma shedi.
Anope ya Richmond JBD akon wa ko Texec bia no. Ko Texec.
Right.
4 months to passes.
The Bushafoni na yako. No mu na yako.
Me fa kwens na ma obi ayako.
Right.
Sorry, me ba fanti nuta.
Mate. Mambe phone lines in Masha for now to pay now. I'm join the conversation this morning. Quickly. 0594192409. Oh, yeah, MPP ni. Ne koso within the party. How do you feel about it? Again, yaka HHS won some. I say your morals in the quality. Say almost say. We also didn't much say. We can almost say from P6 and P5. Thomas say sa to JSS then Omodo SHS. And then Galam say, where do you stand on this matter? Hello, good morning.
Oh, Paka, cry from a few gentle.
And Council Mr. Paul Akaba to pay you.
Yo, Mr. Mampini, His Excellency John was born in the Mani Mama on that president in the Momachipa. The woman said, Mr. Pake, the Lampina Mukamuseminano, but your own iron for MP4, MP, let me give you more Hana. Into good church of Mampini, small get. American Samus said, yes, it's an old man, water. If you push us on Timonga, say no, what can say that I say, die. This one, Mampini, small get. After all the customers say, soon I'm more than Anna. I just went MPP for India, only I'm breaking no we get only say. We are original chairman. We are chairman, we are. If you will come to Frank, I will also tell you something to but you won't say, and you got to go down with you. The man say, I'm going to Nati. Come to you, don't say me, not from come over.
Matsi, I don't pay. I'm in corner corner. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
But you're forcing everything.
But you'll be not in Quania, make a sexy tafu.
You're going to hear it on pay.
A school phone call agent said, don't say your power.
Yes, a moo.
They say we are headmaster, that's the one thing I saw. No, we are telling what me and so much. And I'm kind of my bands to look at me. Adding. Young for more teacher for master for because I'm trying almost adding.
Amen.
And I anticipate for to look at them, you almost at it, they try a fool man. You only if you almost say it.
Mate.
Say, remember, 10 people once in the time, that one you are. I am a real one, you
know. Schools and teachers, you know.
They do.
Yensha de wenson. Na se ya dwene ni besa ko ho ankebeboa. Se ya mamre ye culture ye to achne one major cause of this problem. All because and even coming to the religious aspect.
Right.
Some pastors even teaches or preaches against our customs. But the Bible never go against our customs.
Right.
The Bible goes along with our customs. But ye no sin change. Now ye ko pick the foreign customs, you know, the Bible remua. We will suffer because obia wana bosie.
Right.
What they aiming. Inti no ne was ya junu koso. Inti ya sofo no. Your politicians, any abina kasa, de ha me back ye a brame say abino makwain, and my time of house.
And
we are one major problem.
Right.
Inti say any sankohwa. We may revive our young peoples into our society. Not fix it for good.
Mate, medasi, I don't pay. Medasi. Point 1 minute, medasi, I don't pay. I'm in corner corner so. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
About your first and everything. Great. Yeah, it's you on pay.
I'm saying, men come drink on there. Anka, yeah, I see the phone. Anka, I see the phone. Sir, is still reading. Near Chamau. You need to pay 20. Now what is cost was to be on the phone. It's the panel of only a woman there. I think that from the second because
Oh, well, I know yet, but I think you've made the point. Me that's it. I'm going next corner so I don't pay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Minia Paka Incoming President. Baba di biamo ko de.
Ya nyadom SK Bola jamene hin akwaba no pay etio.
Mejuso nyamene hin wade nyam do obuase coffee cream. Amintia incoming MP obuase is Uchimat ukumukom abobi amintia no. Baba kra me kan say MP before na ka say minim say afini e papa wo ye nkoda o. Eno mo ye pa je papa wa papa ni. Adai. Yemi ni na me ba we ntuo. Teacher ni akwada ne dia no yes we teacher ni nye ni ya chene chena esan say wozo banko so ko suya de e wo suya de ni bia ba wan ka de ko suya ba entade no we ni di we nya wo suya entwe no suya so de obeju obetumi onya da me bia so wale ya enko ye no adego fo entade teacher no chena de e wo chena de nya de ye be chene
SK
Baba.
Inje ogosha we was school mu ade we ogosha was school mu.
Tell akwani ko ogosha de bo kan crutch paka o kan crutch o. Nebuza o kan crutch o.
Mate.
Wo so ogosha de aba o kan crutch o.
Yo mate, why? Me that's mo. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me ba chef for na frefi. Great, you tell the Perunia.
Yeah, as an American, there's a lot of misconception going on. Schools are buying actually quite some more for that. And then, nutrition. And then, that this school, your monk,
oh, sir.
Whatever you are doing, it should be measured.
It should be measured. Really?
And then sometimes I wonder why people bundle this lie around. Then
I know there was a chapter be a buyer. I think
which those things are there, but I did not connect first. Now I say, I'm going to first. There should.
But you can say corporal punishment. I think the teacher.
Corporal punishment. What I say? Those times, no. Akua Asieduaa, now you be blown corporal punishment. Caning is one form of the corporal punishment. Caning is one of them.
Thanks for addition, but we'll check because I know that there is a 2017 circular buyer from GS which banned all corporal punishment in Ghanaian schools across board. Across board. It's in a Kenya, I don't know, but for that ban is still in force. It hasn't been revoked. Anyway. Yeah, what should be it's 2017. Anyway. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Paka.
But you're first and everything.
Yeah, Frame Nana Jumbo, me free to my Bruno East.
Great. Nana Joy, it's your pay.
I'm saying I'm 54. A Bronya program na pesa meka ho asem kakra.
Ye tiopa.
Say party no ye na yakoma edi party no ye duru mre bia na party mpanimfo no edi niam bi edi ho agro. Na sa fe ni memeka no ansa na ye beto 2024 aba no.
Right.
Say ye wo mpanimfo bi wo party ni ma omo asa mpanimfo na di beba opposition.
Okay.
Bronya ka ho, Cameroon tu ka ho, Canada Japan ya akuru ya ka ho. Ampa isi ba say ni yakoso paka me ka se bia tro fato ho say after January omo election no obi bete no ho party se ne be ya aland ye no ye be prepare o pa ma ya se mu ye to ho
sa na hu no won
sa na mi hu no because ebi ni ma ya omo say party no me man kwa o nko ye wo MPP ni CCR no ti omo ye di nyina no they know what they are doing o ma ya wan bi say omo say party na ma yana yidi party na chino
Mati
your moye nyina
madasi madam for last call na fe you wrap up and now pay on the show. Yeah, hello, good morning. Oh, I'm sir wait to engine so. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir, good morning.
Yeah, fine morning. Pesa me ba you are a pastor.
Me ba cho so ye cho ara peminia.
Okay, yeah, but Mr. Paka me champi.
Yo, yeah, Joseph.
Na mestre MPP internal ayina ekoso no. Me di hu ya bebre ni na no bia me di ni hu ya kese ye Canada Japan. But ya dure ya the NDC for omo toto papa tu. Ade na nkomu nyina rally behind Baumia. Yen team aponye ba ku fa no nko. Enke be so easy amaye. Canada Japan ya ompene. Odwana amabena champion nyina yesa anyeme. Nti di omu ye Baumia be wini so na so wini ria. Ekenu mu beye. Ena ni kato nso. NDC for pa o mti galamte ni goma matie no onye. Intina na do tito no. Na galamte no tuna dia na kanu so oye.
Mate.
Oh, sai na.
Medase. Point we made. Medase na no pay. It was for the base here. They be call. Na saso so men kan cho say mosquito coil ni spray no. E da so system nim. Obe bi ato store bi be a free sorry, Samara company ho. For Samara company on 0246 864798 0246 864798 and 0501 454462 0501 454462 Sasso the second tuntum prekom na Bill's microcredit men can show say now here Ghana card pe now here bra na beji loan na unhia say obe deposit bi na say odususu bi abeto just come with your Ghana card na beji a loan ni bi who running business or business be person will be and say who expand or rich na unhia card be dia and the Bill's microcredit abeboa for man to pay on 0596 920 833 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390 0302 200 390. Doc, Rebecca, we find out what's nothing but professional for Rapia.
Kwesi, so the concept say political party akunya to na ye prayer no bi say ade nta ye nyama we nko.
Ye nyama simisi ko ona ye market.
Ya sa ade no oton a ento. So dia say. Ye wo fi akunya to na ye prayer akunya wo say ye nyama ba ko nko.
Obi am pribi.
Na emre bi atwam no obi jam obi koy. We ya say.
Mate, me that's it, Doc. Prof, any final words after Rapia?
Something was so kind of driver. Back could be a day the one to once, bunch of once through where I say, back we saw say or call DSTV accept.
DSTV accept.
I can't Babu Pacific and then my say a proven pan and Pacific catcher of Mom who did it. Yatiso and the actress, and Yadicro.
And Yadicro. Yatiso, yeah.
It will be and
one of us. Mate. For Wisdom can just say, the end. So, Paka tell Prof that his call in NPP to dismiss Abronye, they can't do it. They don't have the balls. I dare the NPP to do it to shame all of us, including Prof, the Dalton Thomases. Do you think they can sanction Chemawun to me? Is a question that they're asking. You know, Kafui, say, Yankanche Prof say. The Casano Casomini Abonye Dino. And I don't know. So the part must be Emmaso, and I don't know. It's a young boy. So the part must be Embasso, and one Embasso.
No, Bopamuan, a paimua. Now I was here, sorry, my sometime with Twichampo, and a sports school no be famo extra so. Ya dear, what that the NSC. Yamia, I don't know them quite charge. The best I about the sumo.
Kwesi Parker Wilson, Ebusia for Professor Charles Malfa has been my guest this morning on Chado Okian West, and Dr. Eric Bimpon, also my guest this morning on a policy and economic analyst. And we had much a Friday, of course, the day His Excellency John Mahama is expected to meet a civil society organization to talk about the Galamsey. The mention of Kwesi, but Prof. No Dog say, time is shame way, sabi. I'm not much Friday, but with another edition of OBT. I come in now. Have a good morning.